Guys, look, I'm not just doing reactions. Yeah. So yeah, guys, today this is my first reviewing Quadeca's new long-anticipated album, From Me to You. I'm not gonna do reviews a lot, just on albums I've been waiting for or want to review, but yeah. So yeah, as I said before, when he announced this album, I looked like this. And nah, it's been almost 2 years, so we're just gonna check this out. I already listened to it, so I'm just gonna give you my opinion on this. And yeah, if you don't know, Quadeca is a YouTube rapper. His fans consist of his fans, KSI's fans, and Minecraft YouTubers. So we're just gonna that should already tell you enough, to be honest. So, and he has 1 million subscribers on his YouTube channel. Dang. I can't wait to hit my 1 million subscribers one day. But yeah, so please help me hit 1 million one day. No. Okay, so let's just get into this. Sorry for stalling. So I hope you enjoy this review.
These thoughts I cannot face. Stop lying to my face. Please, please, please give me a break. Please, for Christ's sake.
Real quick, for the people asking why should my opinion on this album matter, like I'm just a teenager, and to that I say you're completely right. If you don't care, you can leave. But yeah, so yeah, that's just my thoughts on it. And overall, I thought the album, it was pretty great. It was pretty great. I don't know about competing it with voice memos yet. Like, I don't know. Like, but I had to listen to it a second time to really enjoy it. The first time I was like, oh, okay, that was cool. Then I listened to it again, I was like, oh, that was beautiful, bro. Because his music is like that. You gotta listen to it more than once to get attached to it, you know? And, like, the whole album's, like, beautiful, bit of ignorance mixed with, like, very emotional, a lot of reverb, and just powerful lyrics. But some of the lyrics aren't on these songs, feel like they're not gonna age well at all. So that could be like a back point for the album, like, you know, but let's just get into this and stop stalling and promoting, and we're just going to check out the first track. Oh, God, I'm really making a review. I'm like doing everything but making music. Okay, the first track is called Kawar, and it's, I don't know, it's good, it's good. It's no lyrics, nothing, it's just an intro. It's an instrumental intro to the album. It's like, the guitars sound pretty great. It sounds pretty catchy. Sounds like something you hear. I don't know why I get this vibe, but it sounds like something you hear out of Kung Fu Panda, or like someone telling a legend that sounds like telling like a legend or mythical story. That sounds like something that would be playing in the background. Then the bass and like glitchy sound effects kick in, which is also going to be a reoccurring thing in this album. And yeah, it's pretty decent. The instrumental is pretty catchy, to be honest. And then, like, complimenting the end of it, it's just like audio from interviews about climbing mountains, because that's also going to be really reoccurring. I don't know which it's from, but yeah, I'm pretty sure Quad said it in an interview with Blackie Speaks yesterday. So yeah, mountains are reoccurring in this, and overall it's alright. It's a pretty alright intro. It does a great job of telling you what the rest of this album is going to be about. So, it gets you prepared. This next track is Sisyphus, and it's the first song on the album. If you're subscribed to me, you basically already know what my opinion on this song is. I made a reaction to it last week, but it changed a bit. Like, at first I was kind of disappointed. I was like, oh, it's not really what I was expecting. Then I had to listen back over and over again. I was like, oh, it's great. It's the same thing with a bunch of Quad songs. Like, you just had to listen back to it over and over again. I like how, like, the glitchiness that starts when the beginning of the hook, like, you're only with me in the back of my mind, like, I don't know if that's glitchiness, but it's like in the beginning of that. And when he hits the high notes towards the end of the song, it's like, and I love you, and it's like to pieces, and that caught me off guard. Like, I never heard him do it, stuff like that. So I'm glad about his vocals on this are great. It's amazing. It's like, it gives me a bit of Joji vibes, and yeah, but he added like his own thing to it. It's like it took stuff from like other artists or things other artists made popular, like combined them and made something like a bit new and different. Gives me Joji and NF vibes if they were like combined, you know. And like the music video is great too. So it was really worth the wait. And the meaning of like Sisyphus, if you don't know, is like, I don't know if it's Greek or not, but like it's a mythical character that was like punished to like push boulders up a mountain and then always start back over again. So I like the metaphorical power with like Quadeca's like career. It shows him like going to the top, but he's scared of like falling off. Like, nah, I don't want to die. I don't want to lose myself here. I want to be here. So that was great right there. The rapping in this song, it sounds kind of awkward, to be honest. Like, I kept listening to it over and over again, but it sounds kind of awkward. But I mean, it fits. It's all right. It's nothing to throw you off from the track. The hook is great. It's just great. But towards the end, where it's like, sometimes I want to disappear, it's like the fainted vocals and like the regular vocals. That was pretty great. Very hard to understand if you didn't watch the music video with captions on, but yeah. But with headphones, this literally sounds gorgeous. This is just beautiful, man. It does have its flaws. Sometimes it feels like it's doing too much and had flows end a bit earlier and should have like carried on a bit more, but that can all be fixed. But yeah, so that's basically my biggest criticism for that. Like, a bunch of stuff seems like it ended way too early, or he just added a bunch of stuff for one song. Try to get like a bunch of stuff for one thing, but I'm not mad because he came out doing something pretty creative, so props to Quad for that. Candles on Fire. Yeah, this song is good, but you know what is even better?
Do the Mario, swing your arms from side to side. Come on, it's time to go. Do the Mario, take one step, and then again, let's do the Mario all together now.
God, this video is gonna be a nightmare to edit. But yeah, for real, this is like the answer to like, where's ignorant Quadeca? Like, this might be one of my favorite ignorant Quadeca tracks. Like, at first I was like, his voice sounds like he's running out of breath when he raps fast, but he just sounds like that. But I don't know why, but it fits here. It fits here. I know he's not running out of breath, but that's just what it sounds like to me. But it fits here. I really like it. It's like, I woke up this morning, afternoon, it's like basically losing track of like time in life, which is realistic, and then he's just talking about a bunch of ignorant stuff, and then it's just like, he just like gets up, he's like, I don't care what time it is, I'm about to turn up. It's like, it's a great shift from like Sisyphus, but it doesn't seem like I feel like the shit that should have been placed like a bit later in the album, but that's just me though. Overall, great lyricism, just a fun time with the track. Like, bass is great. It sounds like something that would be played inside of a club, to be honest. And like the last verse of it is really something else different. It's just, the last verse seems like it's something off of a different track, and I like that. I don't know why, but I like that. And it just, I don't know. It complements the idea that Quadeca has a bunch of stuff that you don't know about. He has like a bunch of ideas that he can find out how to cram into one space. So that can either be a good thing or a bad thing, depending how you look at it. And the instrumental, bro, is creative, bro. I like it. It gives me some really great vibes, bro. I don't know what it is, but that instrumental is hella creative. I love it. But yeah, this track is amazing. I don't know if there's too much quotable lyrics. Like, I don't know if there's anything you could really quote that you could like be memorable, but it's a great track. You should totally go check it out. But not one of my favorites off the album, but yeah, it's just a great track. So that's all I gotta say for Candles on Fire. Next track is called Shades of Us, and holy crap, bro, this is probably my top 3 favorite songs on this album, bro. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, the soft vocals at the beginning are so beautiful, bro, when he starts off, and the lyrics are very relatable. It comes off as like, I don't know, it's almost too relatable. And the hook, it's probably one of the most catchiest hooks I've heard from Quadeca, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I don't even know. I'm sorry, guys. This is a lot. I don't know how to explain it. You gotta go listen to it for yourself. But yeah. But a criticism I do have is like the way when it starts off with the rapping verse, bro.
Sometimes I reminisce, then I cringe so much that I audibly go, and then the people around me look at me like.
I'm not a fan of that. Like, I know it was being experimental, but I'm not a fan of the way that came out. It just didn't seem to work for me. But if you are a fan of that, that's good for you. But it just wasn't for me. Like literally, if you took the rapping out of this, I wouldn't be an issue for me. But yeah, lyrics are good. He just like, but everything besides that in his rapping verse sounds like he's like pouring his heart out to a therapist. It sounds like you're getting to know him. It sounds like you're talking to him. That's what I like. Relatability too. It's I feel like a lot of his fans could be able to relate to this song, and it's just great. It's just great. And yeah, it's talking about we came a long, long way. We went the wrong way. It's like we came a long way, but we messed it up somehow. And yeah, I feel like that could be a connection to having like a long-lasting relationship with someone, and it just messes up, and you took one wrong turn, and it's gone. But yeah, and I have to say, the second time the hook comes around, the backup vocals are so beautiful. It fits so perfectly. God, bro, I swear listening to it with headphones is just amazing. It's a great experience. But yeah, but I'm still not a fan of the way the rap started off. But that kind of ruins the vibe for the song for me. But it's whatever, you know. Like I can always just skip over that part. But yeah, overall, one of my favorites on the album. Yeah, it's just beautiful, guys. Come on. Don't even try to say it's not. This next track is called Smiling at the Ground. And yeah, this one is an interesting case, yeah. Like, I don't know, it's a mixed bag between me liking it and me not liking it, you know. But, I mean, it gives off the same vibes that These Days did, you know, the last track on Voice Memos. And it's like the same as like being grateful at having someone, well, supposedly a girl, I'm guessing it's a girl, there for you. But this time it seems like he's not with her. She's actually with someone else. And so it gives off like the sense of like gratefulness and jealousy at the same time, because you can't listen to lyrics like these and think this doesn't give off jealousy.
Honestly, I can't wait till they break up, so that I can get a shot at her spot, and if not, what's the cost? Cause the music will make up for it. Let him slowly kill himself. Wait, it's okay.
But it's just very relatable too, so it's relatable. It's like, I'm sure a lot of boys have just been like, oh, I can't wait till you break up. Boys or girls, just like, I can't wait till you break up so I can get that shot. And it's like, yeah, but it usually don't work out like that. But one thing, I'm not a fan of the way he ended the first verse, though. It's like, nah, if you met, will you not regret it? Like, I think that line is okay, but the delivery of it just, I don't know, with the flow that was already going on, I feel like ending it like that, I don't know, the line, delivery of that felt kind of corny to me, but yeah, I don't know, it just throws me off. The hook sounds like something you hear out of Adventure Time. Like, I could see Ben whipping out his auto-tune voice just to sing that hook, bruh. But it sounds great. And yeah, but like the ending of it, it's like, you'll never see me the way I see me. That was nice. That was definitely relatable. And yeah, it was just great. It's overall relatable track. Not a fan of the rapping in this one. Like the other ones are just like, okay. It's like, that's a bit, but nah. It's just like, nah. So yeah, it's an okay track. It's like, it's nothing special off the album for me, but don't attack me. It's an opinion, guys. Come on. So next track. One thing I forgot to add for Smiling at the Ground was like, after he says, you'll never see me the way I see me, he says, and that's okay. Like, he's coming to terms with it all. Sounds like he's just getting over it all, you know? So yeah, I feel like that can like weigh out with the jealousy thing, but who knows if that's just about jealousy. It could be about something completely different, but that's just what I got from the track. So on to the next track now. Dummy. Next track is called Can't You See.
Can't you see?
So, Can't You See by Quadeca, man. It's alright, bro. It's just alright. It feels like the instrumental takes up most of this track, which comes off as an issue. Some parts seem to be going on for too long, to the point where I forget that it's a song and not an instrumental. But bro, them high notes are impressive on that hook, bro. I cannot do high notes for the life of me, so it's just impressive for me to see this one, to just see any type of high notes. So props to Quad for that. Like, not much lyrics here and there, but it's just alright. It's a meaningful song. It's a nice song. You could literally just fall asleep to this song. Like, if you're tired, just play this song on repeat. It's good enough for that. But other than that, it's just like, can it be just you and me? Can't you see, like, that feeling of just wanting it to just be you and this one specific person? Everyone has been through that at least once, maybe. But yeah, it's not much to the track, but it's a good track. Not a standout track, but it's a good one, I can tell you that much. Next track is an interlude called Vergless. Vergless is alright. This next track is called Maybe Another Day, and it's a decent track. It's a decent track. It feels like something that doesn't really further the album much, but yeah, it sounds like the hook is emotional. The lyrics just sound ignorant though, but like I know it's not an ignorant track, it has meaning behind it though. But yeah, it's like fun fact about this one, bro. What I meant to say for this song, I said for Candles on Fire earlier, and I got it mixed up. This video's draining me. So yeah, this is just gonna be. Oh no, I've been working hard on this, but yeah. Anyway, but yeah, it's a great track. Like I'm not too keen on the rapping. The rapping works better in this song than in most songs. I just think that one line about everybody trying to speak to my manager just sounded like Karen's to me. That sounded corny to me. I didn't like that one. Stop. I feel like some stuff like that isn't gonna age well. Like I feel like we're gonna long since move on from that term Karen, but for now it fits perfectly though. And bro, I feel like this song drags on a bit longer than I'd like it to, but this isn't my song. It's Quad's song, so it doesn't matter what I'd like out of this song. But also, I feel like the ending does bring a lot more to the song, because if it didn't have that type of ending, I feel like it'd just be like a track like, oh, that was there. The ending improves the song a lot more. The way like the vocal switch up on the hook for like the ending is really great. It sounds just beautiful. Then like a bunch of distorted and static kicks in. Every time I think about when somebody uses static, I just think that their mind's like crashing in their perspective of the song. But yeah, overall, decent track. I wouldn't come back to it, but I wouldn't recommend it if you're trying to get into Quadeca. So yeah. Next up is Alone Together, and I reacted to this when it first came out, but it got remixed for this album, and I still like the original better, to be honest. Like, I guess this one fits in more with the atmosphere of the album, but I still like the original better as a song. But for the album, I guess this was the best fit. It's like the backup vocals for like the second verse like creep in a bit more. It's like added a bit more effects. And before like the second chorus hook hits or whatever, it just like you hear a harp, and yeah, it just sounds a bit more magical to it. And it took out like a lot of like the reverbed drums and like bass in the chorus, so that's what actually made me like it a bit more. I know a lot of people thought it was like sloppy, so I guess that's probably why he had to redo it, but I liked it before because it just gave off like a mess of a song. Like, this sounds like his emotions are a mess. He's just like crying out, and I feel like that complimented it, but now it just feels like, nah, I don't know, you know?
By your side, take my lips, let me tongue tied. Drift away, growing memory. I'll only exist if you remember me. I'll only exist if you remember me. You're not drift away, I still don't even know what it takes. I already got enough at stake, but yeah, memories ain't the same when by your side. Take my lips, let me tongue tied. Drift away, growing memory. I'll only exist if you remember me. I'll only exist if you remember me. You're not in love, you just pretend to be.
This next track is called Burning Bridges / Long Day featuring IDK, and it's a good track. It's like, it's just letting all the ignorance out. Like, that's what was I talking about? I don't even know what one of them is called. I think it's called Burn the Bridges. That's what that track's about. It's just about, like, giving off energy. Just realize, wait, I don't gotta do this. I'm this. So, like, yeah, just giving off, like, more flexing energy. Just another ignorant track, really. IDK verse for its fit. IDK's verse fits great for this, but his verse it's not all that for me, to be honest. I've seen him do better. He could do better than that, but it's alright. It's good for this song. I like how the beat like changes up a bit midway, but yeah, Long Day is just typically about having a long day. That's literally it, just having a long day. Kind of like, it's just like every day is the same, just feels like a long day, basically quarantine. So yeah, that's what you get from those two tracks. They're decent, they're alright, they're just good for the album, you know. There's an interlude called Hallsat, it's alright. Okay, next up is a song called Work featuring Play That Boy Zay. Underrated, bro, he's underrated. Anyway, yo, this is my favorite feature on this whole album, bro. It's just, they fit perfectly, bro. They should have made a song sooner, man, I swear. Just, Zay snap, bro. Like, I swear, he just snap. Songs about putting in work, not letting nobody diminish you. Like, trying not to, like, you may think about some things, but don't let it, like, control you and everything. That's what I got from it, at least. I can't tell you exactly what it's about. I didn't make it. But, yeah, not letting people try to bring you down, that not being fake friends, girls, and don't even let work bring you down. You're going to work to get where you at. You're going to work to get where you want to be. Just focus on work, you know? Stuff like that. Just motivational stuff. Bro, I would bump this in the car, bro. This song is so good, man. I swear. Probably my second favorite on this album, I guess. Like, you know, it's great, man. I'm sorry. It's just great. Okay, next song is called People Pleaser featuring Guap Dad 4000. I heard a bit of Guap Dad. I didn't think he was going to fit on the song at first, but he actually did it, bro. Surprised me. He made it perfect. He fit it on it perfectly. This song is probably the best song on the album that switches from melodic singing to like ignorantly rapping. Like, it does it so smoothly too. The song's just mostly about like leaving impressions on people. It's talking about they're taking a spin on it. Like, they're talking about all the stuff they accomplished, but you still not impressed. Like, the stress it takes to impress people, you know. Like, you can't impress everybody, and that's just how it's gonna be. But yeah, the hook is nice. It has a great melody, and it's just like, you know, the bass hits harder towards the end too. It's a great track. It got me back on track with the album, but it's a great track. Like, it's genuinely good. Not as good as the track will Play That Boy Zay, but it's good. This is my second favorite feature on the album. It's good. Maybe I feel like this is the perfect song to start people off with Quadeca if they were looking, to be honest. So yeah, that's what I gotta say about that. Just standout song, great overall. Next up is the Swallow the Key interlude, probably the longest one on the album and my favorite. I've been looking forward to this one the most, bro. It's just so peaceful. When I heard it at the end of Alone Together, I'm like, I can't wait for it to release. And it still is, bro. Like, the vibe, the melody is perfect. Like, I've been able to find flaws with like almost every song, but I can't find one with this one, to be honest. And like, the way the beat kicks in, like, with the last hook to like make it more powerful, that was great, bro. Because even though like the melody, the flow stays the same, it feels like something's building up with it. Like, the song's about like wanting life to be the same, I guess. Like, that's what I got from it. It feels like you're just stuck somewhere. You want life to be as it was before, but it's not. And it's like, I want you back here. Life will never be the same as last year. That's what we basically saw in it. And yeah, it's also giving off signs of regret too. That's always good. Jeez, my hair is a mess in this video. Jesus, God. But yeah, that's basically what I'm getting from it. And this might be controversial, but that's my favorite song on the album, y'all. I'm sorry, but that's my favorite on the album. Well, not controversial, just unpopular opinion, I guess. But yeah, that's my favorite off the album. Bite me, bruh. Bite me. Next up is It's All a Game, bruh. This is my most favorite produced track on song. I think this song has like the best production to me, or it appeals the most to me, bruh. Those high notes in the hook, man, I'm not even gonna try to mimic them because I would be a meme. I swear I'd just be a meme. But yeah, oh my god, that was just, dude, they fit in so perfectly. They come in and out so smoothly, bruh. Chill. But yeah, that's just what you get from it. Oh my god, bro. And like, it has some quotable bars like, But it's like if you turn, would I still be in the picture if you turn the camera off? When it's all, when it's all, when it's all take. I don't even know. It's when it's all said and done. It's all easier done than said, or something like that. I remember it. But yeah, oh my. But yeah, it was great. Like, I don't know. This could be my second favorite on the album. I don't know, but yeah, it's a great track. Like, little to no flaws. Like, I was so surprised that wasn't a feature. When I heard his voice, it was just like, bro, that was great. That was great. I enjoyed the album. I enjoyed the album up to here, and it was just amazing. Like, this song pushed the bar for what I thought he could do. That's what this song did for me. On the album is Where'd You Go? This came out last year. I'm pretty sure in like, yeah, around this time last year. People said this is Quadeca's best ignorant track. I've heard some of this. I don't like it, to be honest with you guys. Like, I feel like his voice just isn't going hard enough for the beat. The beat's like, it's like, and I feel like his voice is just too high pitched for that type of beat. And it sounds like, sometimes it sounds like he's not taking it seriously. That's just what I got from it. I mean, the flow is alright. Sometimes it comes off to be a bit awkward towards the end, you know. But yeah, I mean, he dislocated his arm filming the music video, so that's some dedication right there. And yeah, that's all you can really say about it. Like, I don't like it like that. I wouldn't go out of my way to listen to this track, but I know a lot of people that will, and more power to them. But it's just not for me. Not my favorite ignorant Quadeca track. Next up is Summit Part 1, and this is just, it's an okay track. Like, it's not trying too hard. It's not an ignorant track. It's not an overly emotional track with bass and reverb. It's just a rap. It's just a simple rap, you know? And I feel like that's something great to just save for the last. Like, everybody, so for one of the last, everybody got their all hopes up and everybody got satisfied, so he's just rapping the truth for this one. He's just like, we all got mountains of our own, like, we all got issues, we all have problems hanging on to stuff, and it's just, everybody has to go through something at one point. It's overly relatable too. It's a nice track. It's overall great lyricism, great flow. It's like you're closer to the summit. We'll say we're halfway to the summit. I think we're halfway from it. It's like you may think you're closer to a goal, but you turn out to be further away. But yeah, it's just, that's what you get. That's what I got from the track. But yeah, it's an overly chill and just alright track, you know. Summit Part 2 doesn't really have much going for it. Like, it's mostly an instrumental, just with some vocals around it. Vocals that are on it are really good, bro. I swear they're just great. But yeah, but what else could you want though? I feel like that's just saying like, well, this is it. You made it to the top. Nothing else to expect. What did you expect? Even the video for Summit Part 2 is just him sitting at the top of the mountain. Like, you finally made it. Like, you finally got through this album. You accomplished it. You did it. So I feel like that was something for Quadeca, just being like, I finally did it. I just finished it. It's done. It's all over. And that's what I got from making this video, because this is my longest on my channel now. But Jesus. But yeah, Summit Part 2. I don't like it as much as Summit Part 1. But yeah, it's a great way to end the album, to be honest. The way the beat just slowly fades out, and just like, it's just, I like the instrumental of it too. It's like, dun, dun. It's just like simple. Talking about some twinkle twinkle little star stuff right there. But yeah, anyway, that was from me to you. We're done, bro. We're done. Finally. If not, tell me what you disagree with. Tell me what you agree with. Just go check out Quadeca's new album. If I had to rate this album anywhere, I'd probably give it an 8.5 out of 10. Like, it was creative, but not too creative to the point where it just, well, not too, well, risky or experimental to the point where it sounded outlandish. It sounded like a kid trying to find his sound, and he sounds like he finally found it. And he just put how he was feeling, like a mix of all of his emotions, and made them into songs for an album. And it just sounded beautiful. The result was great. To be honest, it kind of lost me a bit towards the middle with the album, but it gave me back again really fast. Like, some of these songs, I'm just like, oh, that's decent. Some of these songs just blow my mind. I'm like, because I never thought he could do stuff like this. It's just insane. It's like stuff you could expect from mainstream artists, but it's amazing. I think I like this better than Voice Memos. Yeah, the production definitely blows that out of the water. But yeah, it's better than Voice Memos. So if you haven't checked it out, just go check it out. And I hope you enjoyed this review. More music on the way. I'm sorry if you didn't enjoy it. Nothing I can do about it. So that's whatever. I'll see you later.